My eyes will watch over them for their good, and I will bring them back to this land. I will build them up and not tear them down. I will plant them and not uproot them. I will give them a heart to know me, that I am the Lord. They will be my people, and I will be their God, for they will return to me with all their heart. Outdoor adventure nerds love their technical fabric. Moisture wicking, lightweight, insulating, tear-proof. These fabrics are the backbone of being comfortable in extreme environments. Name brands like Gore-Tex, Ripstop, Thinsulate, dozens of others have carved out $1 billion income stream from the mountains to the oceans. Made from petroleum-based compounds like polyester, polyvinyl chloride, and polyurethane, these fabrics are more at home in chemistry class than fashion studies. But what if we back up the time bus a few thousand years? Let's look at fabric's lineage from linen. A field of flax in full bloom is a beautiful sight. The flowering heads waving in the wind gives this appearance of ripples of cerulean blue waters. The flowers give way to an oil and protein-rich seed that is healthy for the heart and delicious in bread. The seeds are useful. The flowers are gorgeous, but the stalks and the stems are remarkable. Flax was the first plant to be used by humans to create fabric. The first records of flax cloth were found in cave drawings dating back nearly 38,000 years. The stringy stems could be processed into very fine threads that were easily bleached white. The finest threads were separated and woven together into a fabric known as linen. The process was time-consuming, expensive. The Bible ranks linen comparable in value with oil and wine and grain. Important, dignified, worthy of God. The perfect textile for sacrificial lambs, kings, and priests. Threads for birth and burial. There is another thread that has been woven through time. This thread is a bloodline. It's a thread of promises made and promises kept. A thread deliberately woven into a subtle, dangerous, and plot-twisting tapestry. This thread, this bloodline, ties together our story as people loved and known by God, and God's intentional pursuit of our hearts, wooing us back to relationship with Him. It's a thread of covenants. Adam and Eve, Noah, Abraham, Moses, David, and a new covenant along the ancient thread. This thread has a name. His name is Jesus. And He has come from an eternal spool of thread where, at the end of Advent, on Christmas morning, we find the end of this thread lying in a manger. And behold, what is this? A baby, a Messiah, the Messiah, wrapped in linen, made from the finest threads, swaddling cloths. And this will be a sign for you. You will find a baby wrapped in swaddling clothes and lying in a manger. The swaddling cloths used to wrap the lambs designated for sacrifice, the white linen that clothes the royal priesthood, the garment of kings, priest, king, and sacrificial lamb. The plot thickens. Jesus, The thread of salvation history, winding from before time began, binding and connecting humanity from one promise to another, and a new promise. Then the King will say to those on his right, "Come, you who are blessed by my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the creation of the world." Emmanuel, God with us. Advent. Thread.